Hello everyone. So in today's video, we are going to learn about multiples and the least common multiple or lowest common multiple. You also call it as LCM. You'll see what multiples are or how to find them and how LCM help us to solve the problems where two numbers meet at same multiple. By the end, you'll be able to find multiples and LCM quickly. Okay, so let's go ahead and here we go. Okay, so here is the very first slide. And okay, so multiples and LCM, right? So multiple of a number is when you multiply it by a whole number. It's nothing but a thing called as timetable. You must have heard, right? You are learning from, from your childhood that we used to write times table like this, isn't it? Suppose we used to write like 4 times 1 was 4, 4 times 2 was 8, 4 times 3 was 12, 4 times 4 was 16. So you are multiplying these number by a whole number, right? When we used to write times table, we were multiplying these number by a whole number. So these are what multiples are actually. Okay, nothing else. But when we write it as a times table, when we multiply our number with a whole number. So that's what multiples are. So multiples of 3 are 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 10 are 10, 23. Also multiple do not leave any remainder. Okay. So then the bigger number is a multiple of the smaller number. So 24 divided by 6 is 4. So 24 is a multiple of 6. So these are what multiples are. Okay. So here I have an example list 5 multiples of 6. So they are 6, 12, 18, 24, and 30. These are the 5 multiples of 6. Suppose in the box multiples of 4. So 4, 8, 12, 16, like these are the multiples. So I have 8, 28, 24, 16. These are the multiples of 4 and 14 is the multiple of 7. So this is nothing you are learning from your childhood. Now let's see what is lowest common multiple, right? So a common multiple is a number that is a multiple of two or more numbers. The lowest common multiple LCM is the smallest number that is multiple of all the given numbers, right? Suppose, right, and steps to find the LCM, write down the multiples of each number. Now let me explain the meaning of this properly, right? Uh, See now, suppose if I write multiples of say 4, I have 4 ones equal to 4, 4 twos equal to 8, 4 threes equals 12, 4 fours 16, 4 times 5 is 20. I'll keep on writing the multiples. I'll write the multiple of 3. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 4 is 12. 3 times 5 is 15. 3 times 6 is 18. 3 times 7 is 21. Like this, I keep on writing. Now see the least number which is common in both the times table, which is 12. I can see 4 times 3 is also 12 and 3 times 4 is also 12. Right? So this is what our LCM, least common multiple. I'll say that the multiple of 3 and 4 is 12. LCM of 3 and 4 is 12. Right? Before 12, you cannot see any number which is a multiple which is common in both the times table. So this is what LCM is. Right? So this is it. Now, how do we find LCM? Suppose if I have to find LCM, I'll tell you another way other than this. Okay. So, uh, suppose if I have, suppose if I have two numbers, suppose if I have, say, um, you have 8 and you have say 12. I have to find LCM. So what you have to do, you have to write these numbers like this in a table like this. Okay. What you have to do is that you have to keep on dividing them. You'll start with a lowest number, which is 2. Then you will keep on increasing 3, and your whole purpose is to get 1. Right? I start with 2. 2 times 4 give me 8, and 2 times 6 divide it 1 by 1. 6 gives me 12. Right? Then again 4 and 6 can be divided by 2. I'll go. Even if one of them can be divided, it's fine. Leave the one which is not dividing as it is. So I'll go with 2 again. 2 times 2 and 2 times 3. Right? Now, again I can see a 2 here, and 3 is not dividing, so leave 3 as it is. So 2 times 1 and 3, I'll leave it as it is. In the second time, I'll be solving 3. I've increased it. Now no number was there to be divisible by 2, so I've increased the number. So 3 ones are 3. This is it. Right? So now this is what you got are the factors, and these are what the LCM actually. Directly you'll get, if you multiply all these numbers which you got here, you will directly get the LCM. So your LCM will be of 8 and 12 will be actually 2 times 2 times 3. So 8 times 3, which is 24. Directly you can get the LCM like this. So this is how we find the LCM. Okay. Now, suppose if I'm taking another example over here for LCM, suppose if I have to find the LCM of say 6 and say um 6 and 48. This is what I wanted to find the LCM, right? So I'll make the column like this. Okay, 6 and 48. Now I'll multiply by 2. I'll see whether it is going. So 2 times 3 and 2 times 24 directly. Now 24 is going, so I'll go by 2 again. 3, I'll keep it as it is, 2 times 12, right? Then 2, 3, I'll keep it as it is, times 6, right? 3 is again not quoting, so 2 times 3, right? Now 3, 3 I got, nothing is left to be divided by 2, so 3 ones are, right? So LCM of 6 and 48 is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 3, which is how much? 48. So sometimes the LCM is the same number only, because 48 once times and 6 totally goes into 48. So I hope you must have understood how do we find LCM, right? So this is it. Now find least common multiple of 3 and 4. So I can do by this method only. 3 I'll write, 4 I'll write here. 2, 3 I'll leave it, 2 2 times, 2 1 times, 3, and then 3 1 times. So 2 times 2 times 3, which is 12. So this method is also helpful, or you can just draw the times table since the number are small, right? Write the LCM of 48 and 36. So I'll write both of them, 48 and 36. You can start with a bigger number also. No need to take 2 if you have. So I'll start with 4 now instead of this. So 4 12 times, 4 9 times, right? Then um, I can start, I can again go by 4. So 4 3 times and 9 times. Now nothing can be gone by 4. So I'll take 3, 3 1 times, 3 3 times. And again I'll take 3, 1 times, 1 time. So I'll get 48 and 36 LCM as 4 times, 4 times, 3 times, 3. 16 times 9, which is 144. This is what I got. So LCM of 48 and 36 is 144. This is how you can find the LCM, right? One more last example I will take, 48, 36 and 108. Again, I'll make the column like this, 4, 12 times, 9 times, 2 times and 7 times, right? Again, I'll go 4, 3 times, 9 times, 27 times. Now I'll go 3, 1 times, 3 times, 9 times. Now I'll go 3 again, 1 times, 1 times, 3 times, and I'll go 3 again, 1 times, 1 times, 1 times. 4 times, 4 times, 3 times, 3 times, 3. 16, 3, 48 times 3, 144 times 3 is 144 times 3 is 4 3. right? So this is our 432. Okay, so this is our LCM. This is the lowest number which you'll be getting common in all of them. So I hope you must have got it. Right now we'll be doing LCM, lowest common multiple in real life. So you often use the lowest common multiple in real life, right? As this, which is shown here. Now see how to do this. Suppose uh, one example is that events are happening. It's suppose a bell is ringing at different times, right? Okay, and regularly, but at a different interval. So LCM tells you that they will happen at the same time again, right? Suppose a bell is ringing at every 5 seconds, like this, right? Every 5 seconds. Okay, and another bell is ringing at every 10 seconds. So it is like this, isn't it? So something you'll have common in that every 10 seconds is this, isn't it? It will be ringing the 5 second bell also and 10 second bell also. In this common time, they'll be ringing together. So the LCM is basically the next time both event match up together. So this is what LCM is. Okay. So if one light if one light flashes every 6 seconds and another every 8 seconds, LCM of 6 and 8 is 24. So 24 second is the time where both the lights will meet up and flash together. So let's see this example. Chris weeds his garden every 6 days, right? So 0th day, then 6 days, then 12 days, and then 18 days. This is how Chris will be going. His next door neighbor comes every 8 days, right? So 0, then 8, then 16, then 24. They will definitely meet up at 24. If both weeded today, how many days will it before they weeded something? So definitely on the 24th day, 24 you can see common in both of them is there, right? You can do it without doing this also. You would have drawn that table here. 6 and 8, 2 threes are, 2 fours are, 3 ones are, 4 I leave it as it is. 4 ones are. So 3 to the 6 fours are 24 is the LCM. This is it. So this is what it completes all about LCM. Thank you.